Hello parents, in today's video we'll talk about one very important and common issue that parents has always been asking us. Help, my child is very weak in their concentration, he cannot concentrate, and every time, no matter how much I've spent money on tuition, this program, that program, he or she can always fail the tests and exams because they cannot concentrate. Well, I think if you are having a child with this kind of issue, this is the right video that you're listening to. Are you already stuck? A child who cannot focus on their school, work, lost interest in the study and have given up easily? If yes, this video will be for you. To understand this issue, we need to understand how the brain actually functions. There are four major parts of the brain. Now in this case, we see that the brain, this blue part of the brain, is the frontal lobe that controls a very important part of concentration. If it's very strong, which means that the brain cannot be focused and be present, then the concentration is also weak. But there's also another part of the brain called the occipital part of the brain, which is the green part here. Alright, and if this part is very weak, same thing. This controls the visual, and visually is weak. That's where the concentration is affected. The question is, how much do parents or educators really know about the brains? And if they don't understand it, then how are we ever going to solve the issue? Does that make sense? So what we do is we use several equipments to help us to understand about the brains so that we can detect the issues of the child's brains so that we are able to give proper advice. And one of the devices that we use have an outcome that shows us two things. Number one is how strong is this person in terms of these cognitive skills, attention, memory, spatial, decision, and flexibility. Like in this example, the student is very strong in the attention after doing the diagnostic. And then on the left hand side of the screen, you will see that the student is actually quite strong compared to the rest of his peers because his scores are the blue line and the rest of his peers are the one inside, which is the gray line. So in many areas, in fact, the spatial and attention is better than the rest of his peers. So this is where we can very strongly have a diagnostic focus to how to help the student. So in this case, the student does not have an attention issue or a focus issue. Another report or tool that we use is the fingerprint analysis called the talent profiling analysis report. And in the full report on page 8, we are able to see the concentration intelligence of a child. So where can you find that? It's actually on the right hand side of the report, right? This part here, right? The right column, and you will see concentration intelligence. In this case, it's a star, which means that this child is actually naturally weak in concentration intelligence. Then this is where we can find out the different solutions to help the child to increase their concentration so that he or she can do much better in the academics. So how can we actually solve that? Now one of the solutions is this. We draw 8 arrows on a piece of A3 size paper, leaving a center part blank, and these 8 arrows should be quite big so that the child is asked to focus on the center of these 8 arrows, which is the white part, for 1 minute. And if done well over a period of 3 to 4 weeks or maybe even up to 6 weeks, the child will be able to see the arrows disappearing one by one, and there will come a point in time when the 8 arrows will disappear. This is where the concentration has been trained up to the maximum. We have given this training to many students, including A-level students that we have coached, and you will see that we have great news. My 8 arrows blinked for 3 seconds. That means the 8 arrows actually went away and came back, which means that this student's concentration has been developed to the fullest, and that was how she actually scored so well to go to medical school after her A-levels. So the question is, where can I get the reports? Well, we are giving these reports away for free to your child so that we can help your child know what is their current issue so that you can give the proper coaching and guidance and the enrichment programs. So there are free reports out there available for you right now. So where do you get them? Very simple. Either call us or WhatsApp to us using the link, or take out your handphone right now and scan the QR code, and it will bring you to the WhatsApp, and you can give us your information and we'll get in contact with you. For more information about what we do as the brain development, go to this website www.mbmt.me and you'll be able to see more information. And if you want to claim the free reports for your child, just click on the link or scan the QR code and we'll be in contact with you very shortly.